So for over 16 months, well, no, not about 16 months, but about 14 months, there's been a lot of talk about Deontay Wilder in the Tyson Fury rematch, right? Damn it. Should I start this one over? Should I? No. All right, here I go. Keep going, keep going. So, there's been a lot of talk about that rematch, right? And I honestly, I get both sides. I really do. I don't know, I'm always leaning toward the camera. I get both sides, man, I really do. Because you gotta think about it. Boxing has been a corrupt sport, as everybody says, right? For since the beginning of time. So many things, they got the egg weight idea from it happening before, right? The water probably happened before, sabotage, everything has happened before, so that's the reason why people put out that idea, you know. So it's not that hard to fall into that, you know, that belief. You know what I mean? I did for a second there. I really did. I'm like, dang, his head does look dented. His gloves, those gloves do look like they're very not padded well at all and shit. You know what I mean? So I got up there to see your footage. Hey, you gotta have one of these though. You have to. But yeah, gloves look padded. Gloves don't look padded at all. You can see like the speaking of indents, you can see like the indents in the gloves, kind of, right, from the knuckles. So yeah, it's not that hard to fall into that belief. So I get that side as well. I think the other side is when, I don't know, I guess when the people that fell into that belief, you know, they start sounding like irrational. They start pushing and pushing and pushing it. You know what I mean? Where they just don't want to hear any other explanation. So I think that's how the two sides form. You know what I mean? You got the loyalists, and then you have people who are supporters, but also, you know, want to look at all the facts, look at all the evidence, and certain things seem more plausible given the day and age than other things. You know, so that's how I think how those two sides are. I think my perspective on why Wilder looked different in the rematch was because I really feel that the pressure that Fury applied in the rematch and the size that Fury had over Deontay Wilder in the rematch, I think that's why he looked different. You know what I mean? Seriously. I think Fury was like 17 pounds heavier than what he was in the first fight. In the first fight, he was like 256 or something like that. I can't really quite remember, but in the second he was like 273. So yeah, he was real bigger, you know what I mean? And I think Wilder, from the first fight and the second fight, his size stayed relatively the same, you know. And Wilder was already outweighed by a lot. So I think that when you have somebody who's like way bigger than you, because that's a good amount. I mean, Fury is a really, really big heavyweight. You know what I mean? So if you got somebody who's way bigger than you coming at you like that, I feel like that right there takes up the energy you have to put in now to throw your punches, you know, and then just to like fend somebody off, and then like even the energy that it probably takes to absorb punches, you know what I mean? So I really feel like that's the reason why Wilder looks different. I also believe that the suit played a part as well, though. I do believe that the costume, it looked heavy, man. I was just watching it and I was like, dang, that thing looks extravagant, but it does look heavy. You know what I mean? So I feel like that did play a part. It truly did. I feel like that depleted, you know, the resources a little quicker. You know, Deontay's resources. So, but I think overall, in the grand scheme of things, I just feel like it was the game plan was different. In the first fight, Fury did not attack like he did in the second fight. The whole game plan was different. You know what I mean? He was an aggressor, hardcore. You know what I mean? Putting all that pressure, and like I said, in that size, and then couple that with, you know, Fury's skills. Fury's a really skilled individual. So, you know what I mean? Highly skilled boxer. And I think he outweighs everybody, you know, in the heavyweight division. So imagine that big body coming at you all day, and he's highly skilled, stronger. I mean, like, yeah, it's a tough task. That weight, I feel like that weight really what made him look different. I feel like it was that weight. Seriously, trying to get a little bit of dishes done, trying to get some things done. I always do. That's why I feel like I don't make many videos. No, because I feel like I'm doing something, need to do more though. But yeah. So I feel like that's the reason why Wilder looked different though. I don't really feel like it was any type of sabotage going on. But who knows, right? But anyways, thank you again for rolling with the punches. I'm gonna keep getting these dishes done. Well, I'm gonna start doing these dishes. Peace.